This is race number 3. Close to a start here already. Favourites on the back row. They're racing. Cyclone Stride begin all right is going in search of the early lead with Yearn for You and Mez Hanover's out wide and showing any amount of early speed. A Spirit Chaser looking to try and drive across. They will follow just in behind those Gracie Tal Juice and the next one Derby Downs followed by Make a Million Ascot Encounter. Then Who's Driving followed by Come On Angelo and Tit for Tat is going to go back to the tail of the field. Well, these two are going hard up front where on the inside Cyclone Stride was able to hold Spirit Chaser with Gracie Tal Juice next. They're followed by Mez Hanover and the next one on the outside, Yearn for You. It's covering up to its immediate inside, Derby Downs, and then Make a Million. And here's Ascot Encounter out and running. It's going up strongly on the outside, 3 horses out, followed by Come On Angelo. Well back as Who's Driving, and last of all now is Tit for Tat as they head down and out of the straight. 29.8 first quarter, and Ascot Encounter lets slide around them and hits that turn and goes clear over Cyclone Stride. In third spot, Gracie Tal Juice, Spirit Chaser, and the next one on the outside then came Mez Hanover. Further back on the inside is Derby Downs, and they were followed, getting into some trouble there. Just seemingly a check for Come On Angelo as Yearn for You went around the outside from Make a Million, Who's Driving, and Tit for Tat. They're down the back straight, 28.7 for that second quarter, and the leader is Ascot Encounter. Can reel off some pretty slick sectionals, and it led the way by a half length. Second at the moment, sitting outside it is Gracie Tal Juice, followed by Cyclone Stride. Next on the outside, Mez Hanover from Spirit Chaser, Yearn for You, and then Derby Downs. And the others are headed by Make a Million as they reach the quarter marker. 400 metres left to go. 30.1 for that third quarter. And Ascot Encounter now gets a length and a quarter clear on Gracie Tal Juice. And then came Cyclone Stride, Mez Hanover. Make a Million starts a long run, followed by Spirit Chaser. But Ulchin says, giddy up, and on the turn, this has kicked away here, Ascot Encounter. It's put up 3 lengths on Cyclone Stride. Make a Million's eating into the margin, and so is Who's Driving down the outside. The leader is Ascot Encounter, nicely clear, and Ascot Encounter will go home and cruise down to win it by a length and a half on the line. Second hitting the line well was Make a Million, and they were followed by Who's Driving, whose run was good from the back of the field, then Cyclone Stride. Further back then came a break off to Mez Hanover in company there with Spirit Chaser, Tit for Tat, Gracie Tal Juice, Yearn for You, and well back were Come On Angelo and Derby Downs. And in the end, it was pretty easy for the favourite. Didn't get too busy, just gave him a little liven up at the top of the lane. Has gone 156.8. 156.8. And could probably have won by a bigger margin if Jared had so desired. Ascot Encounter, Bay Gelding 3 by Courage Under Fire out of Lombo Lachelle. Jared Ulchin, the winning trainer driver for owners Kay Stanley and Jay Kerno. 11 beats 10, 5 and 1. 11, 10, 5 and 1. Mile rate 156.8. Gross of 204.1. Quarters were 29.8, 28.7, 30 and 1, 28.7. And the winner of the race, Ascot Encounter, found the lead as they left the straight with around about 800, 850 maybe left to go. And then from there, controlled the race, kicked away, and has got in at the line by 4 3/4. Not knocked about in winning the favourite. 4 3/4, the official winning margin after the running of race number 3. Four and 3/4, 3.5. 4 3/4, 3.5 are the margins on the race. Here's Jared Ulchin returning victorious. And Ascot Encounter back after that little injury issue on race day, Derby Day. Made the final but couldn't take its place, unfortunately, but has since trialled well and has come out and won that in the end comfortably. Not shaken up too much by Jared. He had them covered a long way from home. 11-10, good run for the place getters. One got fourth. Good on debut as well, Cyclone Stride. So some handy runs behind a very handy horse. 11-10, 5-1, race number 3.